Hey guys, what's up? First, I want to start off by saying that I made this video a couple months ago, like a little while ago, and I tried to record the audio for it, and I just didn't end up doing anything with this video. I didn't upload it or anything just because I thought the audio sounded literally terrible, and I couldn't find a way to fix it, so I sort of just gave up on it. But now I'm re-recording all of the audio parts. I deleted everything. I'm gonna do it one more time, and if it turns out okay, I'm gonna post it. So if the audio is bad, I'm sorry, I tried my best. Anyway, what I also have to say is, because this was like a couple months ago, all these clips, if you want me to make a part 2, I can, because now there's obviously a lot more episodes. Just know that these clips are from a little while ago. Okay, so what this video is actually about is product placements in Riverdale. So if you don't know what a product placement is, it's very common in like TV shows and movies. It's basically when a company pays to have their product featured in a TV show or movie. Now, most TV shows and movies do this in a very subtle way. They sort of want their product to be embedded into the scene or into the plot, so it's not super obvious that it's an advertisement, but it still makes the product more popular, and it still helps the product grow. So basically, this is just a video of all the product placements I could find in Riverdale, and some of them are super subtle and some of them are just not. Some of them are kind of obvious, so it's kind of funny to see how they incorporated it. So in this first example, Josie and Veronica, I believe, are running for president, so they decide to sing a song for this crowd. Now, during this, Kevin pulls out his phone in a very commercial way. As you see here, he's sort of advertising the phone, like, it literally looks like it's in a commercial. And the reason that you know that this is a product placement is not only because they take away from them singing just to get this specific shot of his phone, but right after they put in a blue bar advertising Kevin's Instagram and also advertising AT&T. So this one is a product placement all around, and this one's a little obvious. This one kind of made me laugh. In this next scene, Betty is putting on some red lipstick for whatever reason, and her mom is like, hell no, Betty, that color is too effing scandalous for a young good girl like you.
Seduce Scarlet doesn't suit you, dear.
Burn roasted. But anyway, Betty goes on to say that wearing the red lipstick makes her feel powerful or whatever, and you'll hear that in a second.
It makes me feel powerful.
And then after she says that, it cuts to this shot of her picking up this makeup wipe, and you can literally see clear as day CoverGirl. The red lipstick, it says CoverGirl. It's very obvious, like, and they again just put in this specific shot just so they can get the fact that it says CoverGirl. Okay, so for a quick recap here, Betty puts on this red lipstick and she says it makes her feel powerful. Now when she says that, it sort of integrates it into the show, but it also advertises the product. Because she says that it makes her feel powerful, it's sort of promoting the product even more.
Here, Pink Perfection.
So let me get this straight. Earlier they mentioned Seduce Scarlet as a shade, and now they just mentioned Pink Perfection as a shade. So basically the show was literally able to mention 2 specific CoverGirl shades while integrating it into the show. Alright, so in this next scene, Betty's mom decides to fix her makeup while her and Betty are in a church. Now, as you can see, this shot is included of the product she's using. It's so clear. You can literally read the words CoverGirl Outlast all day. This one is just so clearly advertising the product. It's kind of funny, it's kind of obvious, but this is just a perfect example of how they try to incorporate it in the plot or just subtly throw it in the scene. Try not to make a big deal of it, but you can totally tell that it's CoverGirl. Alright, so at this point, I'm sure you guys have started to notice a CoverGirl theme, and this isn't really a theory, they are just sponsored by CoverGirl. That's why you see so many of their products embedded in the show.
Betty's looks match her personality, simple and clean.
Okay, it's time for your mid-video rant. This is extremely off topic, but I just have to mention this. They literally just said that Betty's looks match her personality, simple and clean. Okay, first off, Betty's personality is not simple or clean in any way, shape, or form. Like, they literally said her personality was simple. She has actually 2 personalities. She has regular Betty and dark Betty. Like, how was that simple at all? And also, they said her personality was clean. Okay, first off, I've seen Betty do some pretty fricked up shit. Like, I don't know, spoiler alert here, but she literally helped bury a body. What? Also, not to mention, I've seen Dark Betty get pretty freaky in the sheets with Jughead. I mean, I didn't want to go there, but I mean, just pointing out the obvious, definitely not what I would consider clean. Anyway, that's the tea. I'm done with my rant.
But she's not going to back down. She stands up for what is right. She said,
So getting back on topic, at the end here you can literally see CoverGirl, then Riverdale, and this just shows that they work together, they're partners, and that's why you see so many CoverGirl placements in the show. Alright, so this next product placement is truly wild. They integrated this so far in the plot that they created scenes, so many different scenes just so they could fit with this product. This isn't technically a product, this is a movie. You may know it, folks. Love, Simon.
So, Kevin, who are you meeting at the movie? Some dreamboat?
Oh, no, I don't have a date. I'm just going to this gay rom-com alone.
Guys, I hear one of them's gay.
If it's Fangs Fogarty, I don't think I can date someone named Fangs. I don't know, he's a good-looking dude.
Oh my god, please, what do you know, you big lug? Hey, so, how did you two, get to be friends anyway?
We were... lab partners.
Okay, so that last scene wasn't really necessary. I just thought it was funny, so I left it. So as you can see here on this billboard, it's advertising Love, Simon. So now what they're going to do with this, and to try to incorporate the plot, they're going to have as many of the characters show up to the movie as possible. And they've been talking about this movie throughout the entire episode. I actually remember seeing this episode live, and they talked about going to see Love, Simon throughout the whole thing. So basically what they're going to do is all the characters are going to meet up at this movie with so much Love, Simon in the background, so much advertising, and they're going to resolve all their problems. So basically, just a quick summary of what's happening here is earlier in the show, Kevin and Josie were having a fight, but they're going to meet up at the movies by accident, and they're going to make up, and then they're going to go see Love, Simon together, just because this is a whole damn love fest.
I'm sorry about what I said. It wasn't my place to do that. I was just hurting and mad at my mom.
It's okay, Josie.
So in this next scene here, Cheryl is running into Tony, and basically this scene helps develop their bisexual storyline. Now, a good thing to note here is that coincidentally, well, not really so coincidentally, they decided to use all their gay or LGBT characters for the storyline to go see Love, Simon. Why? Because it incorporates the characters and their life into the movie and into the plot. So they did a really interesting job embedding Love, Simon into the scenery, into the movie, even into the characters' lives, because they specifically used LGBTQ characters, because, you know, Kevin, Tony, Cheryl, even Moose, they used all of those characters to try and relate it to the movie as much as possible, because obviously Love, Simon is an LGBT movie.
These last few years, it's almost like I could feel you holding your breath. You are still you, Simon. You get to be more you than you have been in a very long time.
So as you could see before, Cheryl was literally crying when this scene was happening because it relates to her character so much, because as you know in the show, she was having trouble accepting the fact that she may be bisexual. So what this does is it gives you a snippet of the movie, henceforth advertising the movie, while also incorporating it into the plot and incorporating it into the characters' lives. And this honestly sort of changed Cheryl as a character because it helped her accept the fact that she's bisexual. So this was definitely the all-time biggest freaking product placement like ever. Like, they incorporated this so far into the show and it was crazy. Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you made it this far, literally thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me, so thanks. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a like. Oh, please, I'm desperate here. And just please actually genuinely let me know what you think in the comments, because I just want to know, you know, it's my first video. I'd really love to hear your feedback, and if you guys have any suggestions, I'm extremely open to suggestions. So just suggest anything. I don't care. I don't care if it's really stupid, just do it, and I'll try to do it. I'll try to make it happen. Also, if you want me to make a part 2, I will, because there are tons of examples of this in Riverdale all the time. And if you want me to do this for another show, I can try, but I don't know if they'll have as many examples as Riverdale does, because Riverdale certainly has a lot of examples. So anyway, that's about it. Again, sorry for the bad audio, sorry for the bad visual or video quality. I'll try to fix it, I'll try to make it better, but any feedback would be helpful. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Literally means the world to me. So, bye.
Oh, I must go to a semi-formal event that requires me to put on some makeup. Oh, what is this I see? CoverGirl's new Lash Blast Mascara. Oh yes, what an amazing product I must put on my face. Did I mention this was by CoverGirl and that I'm a famous person using this?